Test 9. Listening Test. In the listening test, you will be asked to demonstrate how well you understand spoken English. The entire listening test will last approximately 45 minutes. There are 4 parts, and directions are given for each part. You must mark your answers on the separate answer sheet. Do not write your answers in your test book. Part 1. Directions. For each question in this part, you will hear 4 statements about a picture in your test book. When you hear the statements, you must select the one statement that best describes what you see in the picture. Then find the number of the question on your answer sheet and mark your answer. The statements will not be printed in your test book and will be spoken only one time. Look at the example item below. Now listen to the 4 statements. A.
A woman is carrying a briefcase.
B.
A woman is jogging in the alleyway.
C.
A woman is talking on the phone.
D.
A woman is putting on a jacket.
Statement A.
A woman is carrying a briefcase.
Is the best description of the picture, so you should select answer A and mark it on your answer sheet. Now part 1 will begin. Number 1. Look at the picture marked number 1 in your test book. A.
A man is holding a tube.
B.
A man is removing a pair of gloves.
C.
A man is wearing a lab coat.
D.
A man is pouring some liquid.
Number 2. Look at the picture marked number 2 in your test book. A.
He is having a meal.
B.
He is kneeling down on a street.
C.
He is riding a bicycle.
D.
He is looking into a briefcase.
Go on to the next page. Number 3. Look at the picture marked number 3 in your test book. A.
They are boarding a ship.
B.
They are swimming in the ocean.
C.
They are tying a rope.
D.
They are standing on a dock.
Number 4. Look at the picture marked number 4 in your test book. A. A vehicle is being inspected in a garage. B. Some workers are loading furniture into a van. C. The men are pulling a cart to a car. D. Some people are stacking boxes in a room. Number 5. Look at the picture marked number 5 in your test book. A.
A ladder is leaning against a wall.
B.
A display shelf is being assembled.
C.
Some clothing has been hung up.
D.
Some hangers are placed on the floor.
Number 6. Look at the picture marked number 6 in your test book. A. A construction sign has been posted on a road. B. Some people are stopped at the traffic signal. C. Some cars are parked on both sides of the street. D. Some houses are being built near a park. Go on to the next page. Part 2. Directions. You will hear a question or statement and 3 responses spoken in English. They will not be printed in your test book and will be spoken only one time. Select the best response to the question or statement and mark the letter A, B, or C on your answer sheet. Now let us begin with question number 7. Number 7.
Who handled the deliveries yesterday?
A. The new product catalogs. B. Martin and Christopher. C. There's an additional fee. Number 8.
Do you drink coffee every morning?
A.
Thanks, I'm rather thirsty.
B.
A bag of roasted coffee beans.
C.
Yes, usually 2 or 3 cups.
Number 9.
Why weren't the recycling bins emptied yesterday?
A. Because of the holiday. B. This one's for plastic. C. Near the rear entrance. Number 10.
Could you send the designs for the banner to Jade Printing?
A.
They aren't able to print banners.
B.
I think it looks great.
C.
The grand opening event.
Number 11.
What time is Mr. Hudson making his announcement?
A.
Around 4 o'clock.
B.
In the break room.
C.
It's an in-house promotion.
Number 12.
The store has a loyalty program, doesn't it?
A.
We sell workout gear.
B.
I appreciate your loyalty.
C.
Yes, and it's very popular.
Number 13. I thought this room had air conditioning. A.
It's on sale now.
B.
I turned it off.
C.
Just about 18 degrees.
Number 14.
Where should I leave these boxes of supplies?
A.
In the hallway.
B.
Our supplier went out of business.
C.
A range of colors.
Number 15. You're presenting the employee awards tomorrow, aren't you? A.
Visit the third floor offices.
B.
I'll be out of town.
C.
Congratulations on your accomplishment.
Number 16.
Where can I get a refill for this prescription?
A.
Check with your doctor.
B.
Every other month.
C.
Are you interested in health insurance?
Number 17.
Can you direct me to the Human Resources Department?
A.
I'll have someone accompany you.
B.
My apartment is nearby.
C.
The newly appointed director.
Number 18.
Didn't you take your car in for repairs?
A. At least $100. B. Yes, that's why I was late. C. Maybe restarting the engine will help. Number 19.
How can I get a printable version of the itinerary?
A.
The travel agency came highly recommended.
B.
Click the green button.
C.
I hope you have a nice vacation.
Number 20. Isn't the office going to relocate soon? A.
I can't locate my ID card.
B.
A successful accounting firm.
C.
Yes, that's the plan.
Number 21.
Who's staying late to edit the quarterly report?
A.
About 20 pages.
B.
Yes, by June 30th.
C.
We've already submitted it.
Number 22.
What can I do if I have lost my original lease agreement?
A. Contact the property manager. B. A 3-bedroom apartment. C. Within 6 months. Number 23.
When will the landlord perform the inspection?
A.
He hasn't selected a date yet.
B.
All exterior walls and doors.
C.
No, I have time to do it.
Number 24.
Would you like some help labeling these containers?
A.
Yes, I'd appreciate that.
B.
From the delivery truck.
C.
How many do you need?
Number 25. Why is the city holding a cleanup project in Newton Heights? A.
You haven't been to that neighborhood, have you?
B.
This Saturday and Sunday.
C.
Yes, we should give them a hand.
Number 26.
Do you know who will be the keynote speaker at the conference?
A.
The complete event schedule will be released this afternoon.
B.
Mr. Song will travel with you.
C.
In Chicago or New York.
Number 27. How many microphones are needed for the main stage? A.
A modern sound system.
B.
No later than 9 a.m.
C.
Let's use them all.
Number 28.
Do you want a seat near the front or back of the train?
A. Is there a price difference? B. To Manchester Station. C. It's a direct journey. Number 29.
This partnership will benefit both parties immensely.
A.
Thanks for inviting me to the party.
B.
I'm so glad we finalized it.
C.
The shipment is behind schedule.
Number 30.
Is there a place around here where I can get film developed?
A. I only have a digital camera. B. Oh, that was an excellent film. C. She's really developed her talent. Number 31. When will the new perfume samples be available? A.
We're only sending them to major stores.
B.
A long research and development process.
C.
Sure, you can take a few.
Part 3. Directions. You will hear some conversations between two or more people. You will be asked to answer 3 questions about what the speakers say in each conversation. Select the best response to each question and mark the letter A, B, C, or D on your answer sheet. The conversations will not be printed in your test book and will be spoken only one time. Questions 32 through 34 refer to the following conversation.
You've reached Chiltern Licensing. How may I help you?
Hello, this is Jacqueline Norris from the Clark Advertising Agency. We're making a commercial, and we're interested in using a song from your archives called Sweet Summer. We need to get authorization from the copyright holder. Can you help with that?
Of course, as long as it's in our system. Could you tell me the name of the person who sang the song? That will help me look it up.
Number 32. What kind of business does the woman work for? Number 33. What is the purpose of the woman's call? Number 34. What does the man ask for? Questions 35 through 37 refer to the following conversation. Hi, Anya. The quarterly meeting for investors is on Wednesday. I don't know if you've heard, but now there's going to be a tour at the beginning.
I see. Well, we're expecting a lot of people. How about assigning them to 2 different groups?
Yes, let's do that. That way it'll be easier for people to get their questions answered.
All right. If you think it would be helpful, why don't we print copies of the building map? We could give them out as people arrive.
Sounds perfect. Number 35. What news does the man tell the woman? Number 36. What do the speakers decide to do? Number 37. What does the woman recommend doing? Questions 38 through 40 refer to the following conversation.
The new interns are starting on Monday. We need to make sure everything is ready for their welcome reception. We should serve some refreshments and do something to make the room look festive.
Well, there are some streamers left over from previous events. I'll put those decorations up on Friday after lunch, so they'll be ready for Monday morning.
Thanks. That would be great. In that case, I can take care of calling the caterer to request the food. We just need an estimated headcount.
Number 38. What kind of event are the speakers discussing? Number 39. What will the woman do on Friday afternoon? Number 40. What does the man offer to do? Questions 41 through 43 refer to the following conversation.
Hi, Stephen. It's great to see you again at this year's trade exposition. How's business?
We're doing great, and I'm excited to see what new products I might want to add to my electronics store's inventory. I also love the event venue they chose this year. The rooms are much bigger.
I was thinking the same thing. It's nice to have additional space so the vendors aren't so crowded. Oh, I remember that you had a plan to buy mobile devices for use during shifts. Did you end up doing that?
Yes, they're perfect for placing orders for customers on our website when we're sold out of items at the store. Number 41. What is sold at the man's business? Number 42. What do the speakers mention about the event venue? Number 43. How does the man's business use the company's mobile devices? Go on to the next page. Questions 44 through 46 refer to the following conversation. Excuse me, where can I find the running shoes section? I've been to this sporting goods store many times, but they're not where they used to be.
They're on the back wall at the far right. We've recently built an extension for our building, so now the display area is a lot larger.
Oh, I see. Then I'd like to get the Farley brand racing sneakers. You have those, right?
There have been a lot of changes to the inventory.
Number 44. Where is the conversation taking place? Number 45. According to the woman, what improvement was recently made? Number 46. Why does the woman say,
There have been a lot of changes to the inventory.
Questions 47 through 49 refer to the following conversation with three speakers.
Good morning. You must be Rachel. I'm Sean. Welcome to GV Pharmaceuticals. We're glad you're joining our team as a lab technician.
I'm happy to be here.
Let me introduce you to Carol. Carol, I'd like you to meet Rachel, the new lab technician.
Welcome aboard, Rachel.
So, Rachel, Carol will be assisting with your training. The first thing you need to do is go through the employee handbook and make sure you understand the policies.
I'll be happy to answer any questions you may have.
After you've done that, you'll have your training session on the AcU5 measuring equipment.
Oh, I've been using that equipment for over 5 years.
Number 47. Who is Rachel? Number 48. What will Rachel do first? Number 49. What does Rachel mention about some equipment? Questions 50 through 52 refer to the following conversation.
Hi, Nicholas. As you know, we've been having problems with the pool temperature here at the community center. A technician looked at it today, and he determined that the pump is broken. We'll close the pool next week so that the equipment can be repaired.
Well, a lot of our members signed up solely because they want to use the pool. Won't they be upset?
I've already considered that. Members can pick up free day passes to 9th Street Gym so they can use the pool there during the closure.
That's a good solution. I'll put an announcement about this on our website.
Number 50. What will happen at the community center next week? Number 51. What are members eligible to receive? Number 52. What does the man plan to do? Questions 53 through 55 refer to the following conversation. Miss Payton, the annual employee banquet is coming up. We have some of the award winners selected already. However, we still need to choose someone for the Journalist of the Year award.
You know, I think Brittany Edmonds would be perfect for that award. She's written a lot of articles that our subscribers loved.
She's been here 6 months. I think some of the senior employees would be unhappy about that.
You have a point. In that case, why don't we get suggestions from the manager of each department?
Okay, I think that would be a fair way to do it. Number 53. What kind of business do the speakers most likely work for? Number 54. Why does the man say, "She's been here 6 months"? Number 55. What do the speakers decide to do? Questions 56 through 58 refer to the following conversation.
Alison, I heard that your team has decided on the final formula for the non-toxic kitchen cleaner.
That's right. We're very happy with the results from all of our testing. The cleaner works well on a variety of stains, and it doesn't leave streaks on countertops.
You've done a great job. So, how soon will it be on the market?
I'm not sure. The marketing team hasn't decided what kind of bottle to store it in. Both a squeeze bottle and a spray bottle would work well.
They should look into past products to see which type had better sales. That would most likely help with the decision.
Number 56. What is the conversation mainly about? Number 57. What does the marketing team still need to decide? Number 58. What does the man recommend? Questions 59 through 61 refer to the following conversation with 3 speakers. Kimberly, how are things coming along with the office relocation? You're heading up the team in charge of it, right?
That's right. I've already contacted the clients about the change.
Great. Which moving company will be hired to transport the furniture and equipment?
Actually, I've given that task to Rosa. Oh, here she is now. Rosa, have you contacted a moving company yet?
Not yet. I'm still waiting to find out the assignments of where each employee's desk will be.
Well, I know that this is the peak season for moving companies. You'd better contact some moving companies and get price estimates today to secure the date we want. Number 59. What is the conversation mainly about? Number 60. What is Rosa waiting for? Number 61. What does the man suggest doing today? Questions 62 through 64 refer to the following conversation and poster.
I'm really looking forward to the outdoor music festival this Saturday.
So am I. The lineup of performers is really impressive.
I need to get my ticket at the box office. Would you like me to pick up yours as well?
Thanks, but I had it mailed to me. But maybe we can sit together at the festival. I'll miss the first act, but I'll be there by 3 o'clock so I can see my favorite singer perform. How about I just text you when I arrive?
Sounds great. And it's a good idea to bring your own snacks. The lines for the concession stand will be really long.
Number 62. Why does the woman need to stop by the box office? Number 63. Look at the graphic. Who is the man's favorite singer? Number 64. What does the woman suggest doing? Go on to the next page. Questions 65 through 67 refer to the following conversation and sketch.
Thank you for calling Devon Gardening. How may I help you?
Hello, this is Mark Jackson. I received your suggestions for the lobby of my insurance company.
Oh, hi, Mr. Jackson. Do you like the items I selected?
Actually, I'd like to make one change.
Okay, please give me a moment to get the sketch I sent you. I've got it.
We love the idea of having potted trees on either side of the door, but could we get trees that are the same height as the door? We want them to be 8 feet.
Sure, we can supply those for you. Let me just make sure we have some in stock.
Number 65. What kind of business does the man run? Number 66. Look at the graphic. Which measurement should be changed? Number 67. What will the woman probably do next? Questions 68 through 70 refer to the following conversation and graph.
Mr. Reeves, I've compiled the data for our appliance sales on this graph. Do you have a moment to take a look?
Sure. Let me see. We always experience the lowest sales in the first quarter, but the figures for the one after that are really surprising. What happened?
I'm not entirely sure, but I suspect that customers are getting bored with the same old inventory. I think we need to release a new product.
In that case, let's set up a meeting with Yvonne Murdoch. She's the head of research, so I'm sure her team could come up with something.
Number 68. What kind of business do the speakers most likely work for? Number 69. Look at the graphic. Which figure does the man say is surprising? Number 70. What is Yvonne Murdoch's job? Part 4. Directions. You will hear some talks given by a single speaker. You will be asked to answer 3 questions about what the speaker says in each talk. Select the best response to each question and mark the letter A, B, C, or D on your answer sheet. The talks will not be printed in your test book and will be spoken only one time. Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following announcement. I'd like to welcome you all to this reception in celebration of the new modern painting exhibit. To begin, I'll give you an overview of what you will see during the tour. We have some very interesting pieces on loan from other museums. At the end of the tour, you'll receive a free poster featuring work from one of the artists. It's our way of thanking you for your support. Number 71. What is the purpose of the event? Number 72. What will the speaker do first? Number 73. What will be given to the listeners? Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following introduction.
Good morning, everyone. We're so pleased with the turnout this year at the National Architecture Conference. I hope that you all learn a great deal about architecture during this event. Our first speaker today is Jasmine Saunders, the designer of the Galway Building in New York. You may have read the featured article about Ms. Saunders in the April issue of Industry magazine. Today she'll be giving a talk on environmental responsibility. But before we begin, I want to remind you to pick up an informational brochure about tomorrow's events before you leave.
Number 74. What topic will be addressed at the conference? Number 75. What did Jasmine Saunders do in April? Number 76. What are the listeners reminded about? Questions 77 through 79 refer to the following recorded message.
Thank you for calling Leviton Incorporated. We do our best to supply our customers with the fastest internet in the area. Unfortunately, we are currently experiencing outages in the southwest region of the city. A building crew was digging near Folsom Avenue and unintentionally cut some cables. We expect the issue to be resolved by 4 p.m. Please check whether or not your service is working after that time. We appreciate your understanding.
Number 77. What kind of business most likely have the listeners reached? Number 78. According to the speaker, what has caused a problem? Number 79. What are the listeners asked to do after 4 p.m.? Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following telephone message. Hi, this is Isaac from Darvis Programming. We will run a booth at next month's IT Career Fair, and we need some business cards to pass out. We want them to be unique and memorable so they catch the attention of visitors. I checked out the business card designs you have posted on your website. There's no way they could be forgotten. Are you available sometime next week to discuss this further? Please call me back at 555-4663 to suggest a time that we could see each other in person. Thanks. Number 80. What will the speaker's company do next month? Number 81. What does the speaker most likely mean when he says, "There's no way they could be forgotten"? Number 82. What does the speaker ask the listener to do? Go on to the next page. Questions 83 through 85 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
Thanks for attending this meeting to address increased competition in our industry. We are looking for ways to increase profits for our car rental agency. For a long time, we've focused on offering basic services only. However, starting from July 1st, we'll have more accessories available for customers. They can choose to add on extras such as navigation system, child car seats, or bike racks. Travis Sandoval, the manager of the Portland branch, has devised a list of proposed prices for these items based on what other companies are charging. Travis, could you please go over that list for us now?
Number 83. What kind of business does the speaker work for? Number 84. What does the business plan to do starting in July? Number 85. What is Travis asked to do? Questions 86 through 88 refer to the following telephone message.
Hello, this is Gina Rossi from Montoya Incorporated. I'm planning a banquet for my department's employees and their families, and one of my colleagues recommended your business. We need a fully catered meal for the evening of September 3rd. We're expecting about 100 people in total, and we're interested in your seafood set menu. I saw on your website that it costs $35 per person. It's much more expensive than other companies. However, I see that you only use items that were caught that morning. You definitely can't get any fresher than that. Please call my office at 555-8693.
Number 86. What event is the speaker planning? Number 87. What type of business is the speaker calling? Number 88. What does the speaker suggest when she says,
I see that you only use items that were caught that morning.
Questions 89 through 91 refer to the following recorded message.
You have reached the Valley Avenue Post Office. Due to employee training, we will be closed earlier than usual on Thursday and Friday, September 3rd and 4th. On these days, our services will be available from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. only. If you need to visit a different branch on these days, please press the star key to hear a complete list of locations. In addition, we no longer accept items over 30 kilograms. However, you can arrange a home pickup of oversized items by filling out the form on our website. Thank you.
Number 89. What is the main topic of the message? Number 90. What information do the listeners get by pressing the star key? Number 91. How can customers get oversized items picked up? Questions 92 through 94 refer to the following news report.
This is Channel 9 News. I'm Tina Crawford. In business news, startup company Radcliffe Tech has released its new Master Map smartphone app. With just a few taps, users can get detailed directions for driving between 2 points. Routes are determined based on the user's preferences and the current traffic conditions. The app was launched only yesterday, and it had over 100 downloads in the first hour. The latest count was at 5,000. Those who have downloaded the app are asked to leave a review sometime this week to be entered into a drawing for $1,000 in cash.
Number 92. What can users do with the smartphone app? Number 93. What does the speaker imply when she says,
The latest count was at 5,000.
Number 94. What are users invited to do? Questions 95 through 97 refer to the following announcement and catalog. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Now that we have reached the cruising altitude for this flight, you may take off your seatbelts and feel free to roam around the cabin. When we get closer to our final destination, in about 2 hours, I will let you know the departure gates for connecting flights. In the meantime, just sit back and relax. I'll be coming down the aisle now to assist anyone who wants to make a purchase from our duty-free catalog. However, please note that product number 23 is completely sold out. Number 95. Where most likely are the listeners? Number 96. What does the speaker say he will do in about 2 hours? Number 97. Look at the graphic. Which item is out of stock? Questions 98 through 100 refer to the following instructions and map.
Welcome everyone to the beautiful city of Georgetown. We will begin with a walking tour of the historic district. Before we begin, be sure to pick up a safety vest from me. We ask that you wear them so that you are easily visible to motorists in the area. Please feel free to ask questions as we go along. At the end of our planned walking path, you'll meet Stuart, who will be leading the second part of the tour. That will be done by bus. I hope you all have a great time today.
Number 98. What kind of event are the listeners attending? Number 99. What are the listeners reminded to pick up? Number 100. Look at the graphic. Where will the listeners most likely meet Stuart? This is the end of the listening test.